Ivanka speaking.
Ivanka, this is Dickel. Do you remember me? We met at the inaugural ball.
I don't know. Who are you?
Dickel, remember you picked me up and hugged me? I'm the good-looking gnome with the white beard.
Oh, yes. You were so cute. How are you? Are you still in Washington?
Well, I'm in a jam at your father's hotel. It seems your desk clerk wants to call the cops on me. Someone took all my money and replaced it with Monopoly money.
Oh, dear.
Ivanka, can I borrow $1,400? I promise to pay you back. I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, Dickel, let me talk to Dad. I'm sure he can help you. I'll call you back later, okay?
Okay, Ivanka. Thank you, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go. Until payment is received, you work for me.
What's this?
Your bellboy hat. Now get to work before I call the cops.
Bellboy? Oh, crap.
Please page this gentleman, boy.
Call for Philip Morris. Call for Philip Morris. This sucks.
I'd like to welcome everybody to a new series. As you can see here, I have a Philco radio.
Nice!
I believe this is a 1933 Philco Model 89. I got this for $60 up in Washington. Had to drive over 40 miles to get it. So now it has a new home. Let's just take a look at it here.
Nice, awful nice.
Guess this is the tuner here. That looks old and faded. I believe they sell reproductions on that. Must be the on-off switch. And I believe this one had like a police band. So this must be a switch for that. I think this is a tone switch here. Oh, I could be wrong, I'm not sure. It's got some veneer there that's come off. Looks like we'll have to fix that. I don't know if I'm going to strip this or not. There's the grill cloth.
Yeah.
Looking all yucky. Let's turn it around and take a look at the back, alright? Alright, there you go.
Great ass!
Still has the label on here. Chassis type 89. Code 123.
Yeah, you can count.
Now I was doing some research on this. This one was the first revision of the Code 123. And this one uses the 36 tube as opposed to the later 123s where they changed the tube, I believe, to a 77. But we can get into that later.
Now, Lucy, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, do it later.
By looking at the cord here, this looks like
The original?
the original.
Most original.
Even this part looks like the original cord.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if this has been tampered with. Well, we're going to pull that chassis out here in a minute.
The chassis.
This veneer here is coming loose. Anything this old, I guess, is bound to be in bad shape, just like people.
Silence, whippersnapper!
Looks like this is hardwired. So when I take the chassis out, I'll have to take the speaker out.
Cut the cord.
In fact, I'll just probably cut it. It's got to be rewired anyway. I noticed there's some these type connectors here. I forget what you call these, but one's for the ground and one's for the antenna. So let me take those screws on the bottom off and we'll take a look at it. Don't go away. I don't know if you can see, but it's got an 89 facing this way. Screws are rusty. I don't know What it's going to reveal, I have not looked inside here yet. Holy mackerel. Look at that. More rust. Cut the wires right here. Holy crap. I see some rat turds under there.
Nobody said the job was going to be easy.
Spray that thing for bugs?
That's gross.
Barney, be careful!
A lot of mice have been in that one. Let's get this out of the way so we can take a look at the chassis here.
Please hurry up.
Okay, I'm gonna lift this up.
Don't do it! I'm warning you, do not do it!
Don't be scared. Not again. Man. Look at the rust here.
I'm beginning to smell a big fat commie rat.
Yeah, I don't see any work that's been done on this. Of course, I can't see over here, but I wonder how rare it is to find an unmolested chassis. Well, you can tell I'm trying to stall here because I'm not looking forward to poking that rat's nest in there. Oh, look at that! There's a moth wings.
Ew!
Oh man. Okay, let's take that nest off. For those of you who were scared last time when I had to do this, don't worry, I'm not going to put any mice in here to scare you. I've already done that gag, so. Ah! Scared the crap out of me.
Oh, brother!
Some of those turds came down and hit this cardboard here.
Oh, you poor baby.
Oh, gross.
That's so disgusting! Oh my god!
It's like that mouse was collecting string here.
That's the final degradation.
Well, I'm gonna have to take this outside and blow it off, and we'll get a closer look at it.
They wear a silly smirk because they know I'm the king of the cool jack.
Okay, there's a shot of it cleaned up.
No matter how filthy something gets, you can always clean it right up.
This thing says Mallory. I don't know if this is a capacitor or what.
Who knows?
Guess this is a resistor. These are resistors, but they look older than the dog bone, because here's a dog bone one.
Yeah.
This paper cap says Durante. I wonder if Jimmy Durante made these when he was young, huh? Think so?
Why, it's preposterous.
Sure, there's a lot of wires and stuff in there.
Oh, brother.
You're crazy.
Here's one of these. It says Aerovox. Duranite. Duranite. Or whatever.
Like whatever.
A rusty tuning cap. Look at that thing. It's all faded.
Blasted newfangled inventions.
Huh. I don't know if these two have been replaced before. Let's take a look at those again. Here's these two electrolytics here. This certainly looks like it's the original wiring on it. I don't see this capacitor listed here, but I noticed it just fits in here.
I feel dizzy, so dizzy.
It looks like it's going across these other two here. So maybe this is an early repair here, huh? It says 8 microfarad, 450 volts.
My.
This side's the plus. This is the minus. The minus is going to the minus here. They may have used this to bridge this one here because it's in parallel. They may have added that as a repair.
Oh yeah, you think so?
And this one may have been replaced too. The solder job don't look that good on it, but as far as the other parts on there, it looks good.
You're not so bad yourself.
Let's test this. Here's the plus. Supposed to be 8 microfarads. Nothing.
I've been rather a failure, haven't I?
No measurement at all on that.
Oh, that's bad.
Well. I could put some caps in there. And maybe turn it on. What do you think?
Oh, yeah!
There's supposed to be a 6 microfarad here and a 6 here. I don't know if those are the only two electrolytics. Of course, I haven't studied the schematic at all. Let's check the transformer windings and see if we get anything there. According to the schematic here, these pins 2 and 3 should measure 319.8 ohms. So I've got them hooked up. I'll just have to hook this up. So it should be 319. 313. Looks like that's good. Look at those weird pins on the socket here.
Isn't that weird?
Kind of like two things folded over. This also has the other type of socket. That's the one we're used to here. I'm going to check this resistor here.
Oh boy!
According to the schematic, that's number 20. And 20 is a 5K, green, black, red. I see the green, I see the black, but I see no red. But to see if that's accurate here. So what we got? We got 5K.
Wow.
Right on the fucking money. Can you believe that? Pardon my French. I have a censor now, so every time I cuss, it's gonna be bleeped out.
Oh, you nasty man.
I was looking at this. I thought this was a coil at first, but they call this a BC resistor, And it should be 235 ohms and 32 ohms. Very weird. Let's measure it from here to here, see what we get. 235. What is it supposed to be? Can you believe that? It's right on the money. Again.
Bingo.
Now the other side should be 32 ohms. 31 ohms. Wow.
Shiver me timbers!
Okay, I'm going to check a few more things here, but I'm going to hook up a couple electrolytics to this. I'm going to power it up.
Yes!
Now you people out there are probably saying, don't do it, don't do it. Well, I'm going to do it because I want to. I bet this thing will work if I put some electrolytics in it.
Me too.
Don't go away. We're going to power it up. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I love it. Well, I just removed the speaker. Let's take a look at it here.
That looks pretty good, Barney.
Looks pretty good, except there's a hole here. I don't know if you can see that, so let me turn it around. There you can see the hole. But the rest of it is beautiful. I've already ohmed out the wires, but let me show you what I got here.
Okay. Show me what you got.
Now, the field coil on the schematic says it's supposed to be 1100 ohms. I got them marked here. So, it's supposed to be 11. Let's see what we get here.
You big dope!
Oh. Dummy.
Well, what a dope you must think I am.
We get 1500. And the output transformer should be 450. Oops, wrong one.
You suck!
The buzz is mixed up here.
Oh, come on. You're like everybody else. You think too much, you get mixed up.
Should be 450. We got 457. Looks like we're on our way here. I'm going to put some power to this now. I've gone through a lot of the resistors and stuff, and I think that we're good to go here. Okay, let me tell you what I've got here. I've got the rectifier tube out. I've got the meter hooked up to the plates on the rectifier tube, so we should get some high voltage here. And we should see some tubes light up if any of those tubes are good. So let's not beat around the bush, as they say. My variac is hot. My box is hot. There's Boogie. Right off the bat, picking up some voltage there. I believe this should be like over 600 across those plates.
Holy mackerel, Andy.
Watch for any type of smoke.
Why don't we all smoke? Well, why do I have to smoke? I never smoke.
Just want to make sure this doesn't spike up. Everything seems okay. Let's bump it up to 60.
Crank it up.
Let's bump it up to 90. You can't see it, but my bulb is lit up over there. The dial bulb. Alright, that's about 110. Alright, let's put the rectifier in and really test it. Alrighty then. Anybody nervous out there?
Yes.
I've got my meter hooked up across the electrolytic here, so we should pick up some P plus if it's going to be working. The radio is on. I do have an antenna hooked up to it. You're probably saying, boy, he's cocky. You got an antenna hooked up to it already? Well, I'm optimistic. Let's just say that, huh? Okay. Box is hot. The variac is hot. Here we go. Watch that AC amps. Watch for any explosions or smoke or anything. This is 30 volts. Picking up some B plus here. We're about 50 volts right here.
Hey, be careful! Be careful!
So far so good. 60 volts.
Be careful.
170 volts DC. Rectified voltage.
Steady, trooper. Steady.
Let me take a look on the schematic. See what the voltage I should be getting. Looks like the B plus is around 235, 240. We're at 70 volts. 80 volts. I just heard the speaker click. 90 volts. I hear some hum out of the speaker. Let's just see if we can get anything. It was on the police band, I think. Now I got it on the broadcast.
Guys hung tough after the Blues got the equalizer in the third. The thing that was great about tonight is when they tied the game up, everybody's really
Fantastic. 84 years old, folks.
the rest of the game, which the Mountaineers won 77-62. Julius Thomas is on the move. Multiple reports to the Jaguars.
There you go. Philco, 89. 84 years old. Still kicking with all original parts except for the electrolytics. Sounds pretty good too. Alright, that should do it for this week. We'll see you next time. This is Buzz.
What was that?